Previously. And now. Ow. Oh, my leg. I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Where? I'm not at home, am I? I can't be. It's so dark, I can barely see a thing. Is this the school? What's going on? What the hell is this place? Seiko! Is that Seiko? Seiko! Seiko! This isn't good. She's going to get eaten by something, probably. We go this way. And we go, yeah. Oh, shit. Ah, that really hurt. My ankle is in pretty bad shape. Wait a minute. There's a piece of paper on the floor. Heavenly Post. Third student report missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host School seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testify that the fifth grader was on her way home from school but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample excuses for concern. Oh shit. Seiko! 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 Say... Thank goodness, she's still breathing. Seiko, come on! Seiko, wake up! Huh? Naomi? What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead! Huh? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, yeah. Rah! Whew! It ain't budging. His windows are sealed up tight. And that's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell's going on? Well, this clearly is a school building. And don't the desks seem unusual small to you? Like an elementary school. An elementary school? It can't be. Can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says, Heavenly Host Elementary notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kirasagi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh my god, what's happening? Where the hell are we? Where are our friends? Miss Yui! Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life I had been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded, and I couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I kept telling myself it was all a dream, some horrible nightmare. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something, anything. Let's do that. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here, huh? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be kept in this creepy place for any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut, and I don't mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't think they even can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? Not sure. There might be an entranceway, or emergency exit, or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right. And there's a lot better of a chance than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go loony up here if I keep this up. Okay, then. First step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up, after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah. If we can reunite with them. We'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. So this is a character introductions. And yes, as you would notice, there's now music. I managed to turn off the voices so I can speak over them without having to turn the entirety of the volume down. Audio fixed. Alright, so we're gonna go look at the characters, so let's... What is this thing? Apparently it's an eye. Okay, you. Satoshi Mochida, a 17-year-old student at Kirasagi Academy Senior High Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he is very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. One person to ever challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. So he's the fearful leader. And guessing that he's easily scared or cowardly, probably... Does that wall just look sinister to you? Okay, I have to... There's an evil wall. It's smiling evilly. Anyway, as I was saying, he's probably going to be like the fearful leader, but everyone's going to look up to him probably. Remembering I haven't played through this game yet, okay? Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kirasagi High Class 2-9, and a classmate of Satoshi since junior high. Mentioning Satoshi in her own profile? I guess. Frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she is intent on persuading. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance into medical school. Yeah, which is pretty cool. So, if anyone's hurt, she could be the one to heal them. Anyway. Seiko. I'm just going to say Seiko. Seiko Shinohara. A 16-year-old student in Kirasagi High Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school every day. A free spirit often says and does things that takes others by surprise, although she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and admirability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams of the future. So she's like the mother figure, sort of. She seemed a bit odd in the opening, but she's like a mother figure. The happy-go-lucky mother figure. Everyone's gonna love her. Okay, who's next? Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Although she's an 8th grader at Kirasagi Academy, junior high school, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never shredding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver when she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. That doesn't make sense. If she wants to act older and braver, why does she dress, look, and act like a child? It just doesn't make sense to me. It does not compute. But oh well. So she's going to be the child's sweetheart. She's going to be the mother-like figure, the nurse, and the leader. There's pretty good character roles coming on here. Sakurato Moshige. No, Sakutaro Moshige. Got it third time lucky. 16-year-old student at Kurosagi High Class 2-9. He's been in the theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. So he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayo's given him, Shig. So he doesn't like people at all, so he's just like, I don't like you, but I like this one girl called Mayu. That's pretty much me altogether, so I think he would fall apart here. Or, he'd become the best person in the entire universe. Who are you? Miss Yui Shishido. A 23-year-old 11th grade teacher at Kurosagi High just started the semester after passing her teaching exam, and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during the homeroom for 2-9, class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. So she's like the friendly teacher that everyone absolutely loves. Something's gonna happen to her. Okay? Don't ask how I know. Okay. Yoshiki Kinishima. I want to call you Yoshi from now on, so every time your name comes up I'm saying Yoshi. Unless I say your last name, because I'll forget who you are. A 17-year-old student in Kurosagi High Class 2-9. Often regarded as sarcastic and cynical. But as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshi currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. You're seeing like the one rule, like one basic rule in all of anime. It's technically it's like there's like heaps of rules, but one basic rule is one character, at least every single character, with a few exceptions, have drama at home, whether it's a mother missing or a father dead or other way around. He's just doesn't like people. She's fine. And he's got dramas at home, so he's forced to live alone. There's always one problem with every single person. Let's see what's wrong with you. Ayumi Shinosaki. The 17-year-old appointed representative of Kurosagi High Class 2-9. Often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. Oh my. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. So she has anxiety, pretty much. And her anxiety is to things unknown. Yet she tells stories of the unknown. Seriously. I've tried that once. She's pretty much me, crossed with him, put together. Would be me. Yes. Mayu Suzumoto. 16-year-old student in Kurosagi High Class 2-9. Somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. She accepts anyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, family! This was Mayo's last day at Kurosagi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. We found out her her problem is her family. As is his, and hers, and hers. Wonder what else is in the room. Let's look on here. A lone frog soaking in formalin sits on top of the shelf eagerly awaiting dissection. Delicious. Nothing here. What's this one? So, let's go into the game. Yes. Come on, Naomi, let's go. Right. I might turn that down. There's a fucking jump scare in the main menu. That's a bit scary. Now there's a jump scare in the menu, which did scare the crap out of me. Anyway, let's go. What's this? Wait a sec. Ah! Another earthquake? Is it over? Phew. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What? What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. What's down here? There's a yellow fluid congealing inside this rusted bucket. What the heck is this? Pee? Ew! Don't say that! What is down here? There is a gap. What's in here? Oh, it's a classroom. Huh? Hey Naomi, Something wrong with your leg? Yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's just not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it will heal on its own. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. There's a loose board laying on the ground here. Will you take it with you? Yes. I can use it to go across the gappy gap. Gappy gap. Gappity gap gap. The gap is relatively narrow here. Seems crossable, but there's a little too wide of a risk of jumping. Hey Naomi, what about that loose board we found? You think it will support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it's pretty solid. Try it. Let us walk. Oh yeah. We're done here. There's a candle. Huh? There's a candle. I can swear I've seen it before. Oh, I can save. Yes. Okie dokie dokie. Let us continue. Oh, broken window. Can we climb through it? No. What's this? Shoes. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Oh, in Japanese people, Japanese they put their shoes near the door. Maybe we're near the door. I forgot your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yep. All those mouths to feed don't come cheap after all. And while Dad's working to put some food in 'em, I'll be the housefrau. Yeah, I guess. You and them seem still like little kids. So somebody should need to be around. You're pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom, all rolled into one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them, though. Guess it's time for you too, Naomi. Same for you too, Naomi. Your mum's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One day or another. One way or another. We'll get out of this school. You bet. Well, the front door. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Arg. Oof. It's no good. It won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave at all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Man, so close yet so far. Well, guess we'd better look for another way out. Yeah. Wait a minute. So we've got a 20-minute framework and we have to cut it off here. See you next time.